Alrighty. Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review episode 259. This will be the newest episode of the series, which is episode number 1028 and the 1056 chapter of the manga, which I will get to that. Yes. Now, I should point out though, like in the case of the Air 3 manga review today, when I get to it, the manga for One Piece, My Hero Academia and Black Clover are taking a week off, and they come back in 2 weeks. So in the case of this week's episode, this episode finishes adapting from chapter 1010, adapted pages 12 to 17. Now, how they adapt chapter 1011 is quite interesting. It's like 3 through 4 and 8 through 11. And one thing I did notice, though, it seems like they use the same sequence twice. Where it's like, we open up with Luffy telling Kaido the same exact dialogue. Like, yeah, where he says, "Idiot, I won't join you." Like, someone join me. He's like, "Nah, I'm not joining you, idiot. I'm basically here to kick your butt." And then they repeat the same exact thing later. Except different carrying, but same exact dialogue. I'm like, did the people who made this episode clearly not realize though they just repeated the same sequence in the episode? Yeah. Now, Luffy first got that take a good chunk of the episode. First, we start off with Big Mom, where she forms a new homie from a thundercloud, which has female lips. And Prometheus is like, "Oh, my girlfriend's here!" And of course, then of course, Big Mom sends Kid and Killer flying inside the castle, and they're wondering where the heck they are. So of course they decide to run away from her, and she's actually on the floor below them, looking for them. And then of course they're running along the hallway, and then they come across Basil Hawkins of all people. Yes, Basil Hawkins. Though we get a chance to see a little bit this time until we go on with Usopp and Nami. I'll get to more of them in a minute. Where basically when they come across them, Killer tells Captain Kidd, "Go on ahead, I'll take care of him." And Basil's like, "Oh, thank you for that. I couldn't take on both of you at the same time." So they begin their particular fight. He goes to his demon-faced strawman form. Yep. Meanwhile, in the case of Nami and Usopp and Otama, they're still being chased by Page 1. They're still, of course, he's mad about Uti being hit in the head by Nami, well, basically hurting her. Then, of course, basically they hit him with rain, they smoke screen, and of course they fry him. Still doesn't do anything. Apparently he does slim down a bit. And then Otama tells Nami and Usopp to like get down. Not from the thing, just lie down on the thing. And goes super sparing through a wall. And then we get finally back to the top, where Luffy asks the obvious question. He does point out something to Kaido. "Do you use Color of Supreme King?" He's like, "So what if I do? Use it too?" Yep, and then Luffy powers up, where he uses basically stuff and get flashback of Boss Haro. Where he's like powered with yellow form, of course. Kaido basically launch attack him, and Luffy uses he's like, "I'm so tired of your irritating punches." And then of course Luffy, remembering all the stuff he was taught by Boss Haro, proceeds to hit Kaido several times, and Law and Zoro's unconscious. Law basically witnesses this. Luffy basically knocks him back pretty hard, and Luffy tells Law, requests Law, take Zoro down below. So, well, he gets handled the whole thing. He'll handle Kaido from here, and of course Kaido basically is worried about it, and well, that's the episode. Yep, it's a really good episode. Though next week we're not gonna go what happens next here. Nope. We're going to focus on the new character that's going to that's going to show up in the One Piece Red movie. Uriti, Shank's daughter. Yes, we get the chance to see her first chronological appearance in the series. Or apparently she meets Luffy when he was a kid. Yes. We're looking forward to that. So, alright, and then we went to the manga Cross Guild. We're still kind of in the final act, and on the cover it's Emotionless Incursion. Line 15, Katakuri and Oven arrive. Yes, Katakuri, who has not been seen since he was defeated by Luffy, and we see Oven here too, attacking two of Sanji's brothers. And then basically we open up with saying, "Don't die, Shinobu! Don't die, Renzo!" Of course, everyone's worried about those two. Oh, they're fine. Of course, apparently Shinobu has slimmed down. Yes, she has. So, and then we see that apparently Kinemon's wife, or apparently like, oh, Tesoro has a burn in her face, but she's alive as well. So it's true. Kina's come back. Yes, Oli returned to the capital. You're from the capital too. You should go see it. I know. I'm going to say. I have to say, in the 20 years, she's still just as beautiful. It's so funny. The dog's like, "Hey, dogs. Dogs like cheese, but not that much cheese." And of course, Cat Faber's like, "Meow." He's so funny, sweet Master King. I was like, "Ooh, I wish I had a girl." Focus Carver Renzo. Yeah, apparently he's like thin. And then we see Carrot chomping on the stuff. "What's up? You calling me Duke Dog Storm, Cat Faber?" "Yeah, girl, you've been new king of Momo Dukedom." "He king? Wait, king? What? I can't do that." And of course, Dog and Cat reveal, "Dude, this cat and I decided to stay here and want to serve Lamosuke as samurai of Kosuke clan. And if you have been, we'll see the world thanks to Luffy, it means you must have somewhat lead the next era. There's some people stronger than me some people stronger than me. Of course there are. And I'm trying to protect the country." And of course, Dog Storm, the Musketeers show up. Wanda's like, "I'll help you too. I was one to. This was the King's decision too. The King's decision, Carrot. Well, you're to heart carries Pedro's heart. Pedro. To sum it up, we're leaving Zoro to younger young folks." Yep, and then we have where Momonosuke meets his grandfather. "Yes, I'm Odin's father." He's like, "I am truly sorry, children. Thank you. You truly look like Odin, Momonosuke, grandfather. We lost our parents, knowing that Naruto's left. Such a relief." And of course, the sister's there too. "I suppose you were then. Who would wear a Tonga mask when there's no festival? He's like ordinary blacksmith. We have to reveal it." And Christine's like, "He was so thirsty this whole time. I had no idea. I thought I was going to leap out my chest." It's good parts. "There are things that teach you. That's all I'm good for. After that, please let me resume my seclusion from public. The air is yours, Bill." And Kimon's like, "Yes, sir. Just knowing you're alive is a great source of strength." It's like so shocked. And of course, Frankie's like, "What? Pluton is in the country?" "Yes, I wasn't even seeing myself, but it's here. Can't believe the thing actually exists." Yeah, we have a Straw Hat, basically just relaxing. It's like the one Frankie burned the plants for. That's right, 18 Pluto, which bears the name of a god. "You want it, Luffy?" "Nah, I'm good." "That's what I figured. It works for me. Why did Owen want to unleash such a thing?" What was that? Did you hear that, mature woman? It'd be just devastating. Yeah, Shinobu has become very slim. Yes, she has apparently lost all that weight she had. I mean, for a woman who's mid-40s now, which she said she's very beautiful. And of course, you have Sanji like, "Really? The people when you were haggard." Yep. She was a little haggard from his accent. Big bro. Hey, big bro. I'm Shinobu's apprentice now. I can really tell next day to see me and they can let me join your crew." "Atama, you're too cute." Yeah, Nobby saying that. Sure, because they're jeans about it. Hee hee. And of course, you have Charon here, who learns about Pluton and Wano. And of course, basically, it's like, "Lord Shogun, we have reconstruction plans from each domain now. As for the funds needed, like Lord Shogun, hey, Sarah." And of course, everybody just leaves. Of course, he wants to destroy hats, and they all just leave. Yep. Where's everyone? They've left already. And of course, basically, Otaku basically is here too. It would have been surprising if him or if she had to go with him, but nope, she had to stay here because she's, well, from here. And of course, basically, like, "Send it to me. Momonosuke, Kinemon, Luffy's gone. I just learned myself." They said their goodbyes to everyone else, but why not us? Yep. And of course, you have laws like, "Pick a different game, Straw Hat. The alliance is over. We're enemies now. Too bad. We're deciding to say Oh, well. Guess we're going now. Let's pick directions. The middle one, east. The middle one, east. Northeast. So I got my choice. Go northeast. I'll move first away. You picked the middles? Because of stupid children. Okay, that's kind of funny. Yep. No, I'm sorry. Look, I lost that straws. I'm sorry, buddy. Everyone's in danger. Every direction is dangerous. Doesn't matter. Darn it, I lost, even though I'm an emperor of the sea. You gonna rub that in my face? Comes the emperor, so who makes me really mad is him. Buggy, yes. Or apparently, like, it's revealed for his cross-guild organization. Apparently he's got Hawkeye, Mihawk, and Crocodile working for him. I'm like, okay, Crocodile's one thing, but Hawkeye, Mihawk working for Buggy? That's a bit unusual. 2 former warlords. Crocodile, Hawkeye. Yeah, but it's not Hawkeyes. It's just Hawkeye. They're showing here like Buggy's followers. That's not possible for Hawkeyes. Well, they got two. You got 2 of their men stature working for them. He's a called Emperor. You know he's an idiot, right? How does this happen? Seems like the Cross Guild company he leads has started putting bounties on the Navy. Navy's chasing along for these days that have fear from assassins from assassins to civilians. Interesting. So they keep the Navy busy to over the heck doing. While we're stuck here in this closed nation, the world's changing around us a bit. No could play for our respective courses. Whatsoever, we're fight death like others. And then we see like a plan shop on the ground. Like, what's this, Trafalgar? A copy of the Road Poneglyph. He just might do as we do. Only a traffic would sneak on to big way had a head start. So Kaido had one of them. The same thing that took a big arm in general. We're gonna put our strict task and take part in all-out war of One Piece. I mean, fighting the man with the burns. What do you mean fighting with the man with the burned scar? Let's not go on. Burned scar? What do you mean? Oh, you don't know? Guess we got the advantage. Come on, tell me. You going to Yamato? Momonosuke. Is it Momonosuke? I'm up here on the roof again. Hey, I guess I'm going to Luffy and his crew. I'm going to live the way Catch Odin did. Yep. So, yeah, she's definitely going. Interesting, though, that the Kara's not going to bring up part of the crew anymore because she apparently take over the rulership of Zoe Island. Interesting. But I wouldn't be surprised, though, if somehow... Ooh, okay. I didn't know this. Apparently, there's a new chapter for Blue X. I'll probably review it tomorrow. Yep, so... Really good chapter. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I give this chapter a 10 out of 10. It's really good. This chapter kind of wraps up basically any kind of loose end we actually had left for Wano. So maybe next chapter appears in 2 weeks. We might have something more, but who knows? Okay. So yeah, that's it. Particular review. So you have a bar or two, which will be next. Definitely next. Okay. Next video. Bye.